With your people, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy JP Justice, and it's your boy Ike Buzz. Now, listen, I usually like to do our table talk with like more than one person, but being that it's only me and you in the building today, I guess we're gonna have to cover the whole thing.
We'll do a quick recap. I'm good. Like, what's up? I'm good. You know, I live for this shit. You see my eyes, I look tired. Like, I'm here, but I'm not here. And this ain't even no like weed smoking eyes. These are like regular, like tired eyes. I feel like I worked a 16-hour shift, but I'm here. Let's do it.
Hey, that's called life, my dude. That's called
life. Sir. Yes, sir.
So here we go. If anybody missed it, if you was under a rock somewhere, tonight was another monumental, epic night of verses. And I must say, I knew it was going to be a love fest, but I felt, what up, Denise? I felt more than just a love fest here. I felt a resurging of a lost art form. What do you think?
Absolutely. MCing. You know, it was what we thought it was gonna be, right? Mm-hmm. Like I told y'all earlier in the table talk, like there would come a time where like it won't be song for song. They covered let me
only thing missing was the dude graffitiing.
Right. But you had to know that like hip hop would be hip hop. I said that. It was gonna be hip hop. That was it right there. You summed it up perfectly. The only thing missing was a brother spray painting his name on the side of a train.
But you know,
making one of them damn murals.
But you know, goddamn well, there was a Puerto Rican in the bathroom spray painting it up.
Spray painting something. Listen, the bathroom definitely got tagged up in there. That's a fact. The people that work in Barclays are going to be pissed in my head, okay? Because somebody had a fat marker in their side.
The blood, what they call it, the flood marker. Yeah, the flood joint.
The big gauge joint. Let me them joints had the right name like this. Like,
You never made markers when you was a kid?
Oh yeah, I tagged up.
No, not tagged up. You never made a marker?
Oh, no.
So real quick before we get into that, the flood marker was simple. You would get the chalkboard eraser from school. You take the strips off. You get the roll-on that you did. You take the ball out of the roll-on. You fill the thing with alcohol. You take the carbon paper from the Xerox machine. Remember the old Xerox machine?
Yeah.
You take the carbon paper out of the Xerox. You put it in there with the alcohol. You shake it up. You put the eraser tip in there so it can't come out. And you shake it up, and the paper will dissolve in there, but the ink off the paper will go into the alcohol, which will make the ink that you use to draw your what's name. And how it used to flood is because when you would press it, the ink would flood down, so they would call it flood markers.
Ladies and gentlemen, JP Justice forgets that he's 5 to 10 years older than me. Yo. So
you mess around, I'll make a flood marker on camera just so people can see how we made it.
Nah, I'm only playing, man. Don't do it, man. Do a YouTube video. It'd be a dope YouTube video.
Exactly. I'm not talking about right now.
It'd be a dope how-to video. Like, yo.
Yeah. This is how we used to do it back.
This is how we used to do it when we wore the motorcycle jackets with no shirt.
This was way back before then, bro. This motorcycle jacket was nowhere to be seen. Them shit still belong to the motorcycle gang, the Hell Lords.
This is back when the Warriors stomped New York.
Yes, that's about that. All right, so let's talk about it. It was epic tonight. Do you not think it was epic? Drop bombs. First off, do you agree that was it epic to you?
It's a level below epic.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna be surprised because I may say some things that
wait, so you was expecting more? You was expecting more?
A little bit more energy.
So you got let down in some areas.
Not let down. It was definitely a landslide. Everything KRS did, he did not miss.
Okay.
KRS didn't miss, period. Can we agree on that?
No. I think he missed with a few.
Tell me what he missed with.
I can't remember song for song, but there was certain songs that I was saying to myself, hold on.
You have your context, bro.
Hold on. I think that there was times when Kane picked a better song than he did. I wouldn't say that his song was whack, but Kane just picked a better song. If we doing song for song, and at one point you just didn't know who like what was what. Like it was so mixed up that was this the next round, or was that the next round, or was
right.
this round, or was that the next round? You know what I'm saying? Because these guys did whole songs. I never seen that on the verses. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These guys completed whole songs, and they brought out guests and let them do like whole songs, bro. They let Nice and Smooth do their whole joint, Missing Guru.
I didn't expect Pimpin' Ain't Easy, but I'm glad Pimpin' Ain't Easy was there. Like, I don't know what Smooth B was doing. I was very disappointed in Smooth B. Like,
and I'm from the Bronx.
Yeah, no. You gotta remember, these guys are old, man. Like, if I was hearing this shit when I was 15, them dudes was at least 25 spitting it. So there's a 10-year gap. I'm 46. These dudes are like damn pushing 60.
Yeah.
Still look good. Greg Nice, you make Just for Men proud, bro. There's no way. There's no way.
What about Hakeem Green at the end? This dude came out looked like a superhero. I was like, what the
Yeah.
Yo, I will say this.
Hold on, I want to share this real quick.
It was every bit of a geatrics performance that I said it was going to be. I said it was. I was expecting at a certain point. I was expecting bigger names to come out. Like had Shan came out, that would have been incredible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had Shan came out to do something with Kane, knowing that there was so-called beef with what's the name, that would have took it to another level. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Shan is still, and this is my opinion. Shan is still bitter. Shan has made amends with life after rap, right? And Shan can still be that guy that can go around and get love off of a few songs. But I think Shan is bitter on his placement among the greats. And not only that, some of the decisions he made with his own personal career. Now, Shan has a whole nother side. Informer. Shan actually owns that song, right?
Informer.
Shan will always be paid off for that, right? So, I mean, the business side of it, Shan did well, but I think Shan has some issues with how his career may have went, and because you can hear it whenever he talks on his shizzle with the whistle, on Instagram.
One time for your mind, 2 times for your shizzle.
Yeah, whenever it's always Shan it's always good, but when Shan starts to talk about rap, he sounds good.
But yeah, let's get back to this. How do you think they started out? First of all, where was Kane at when they introduced him? How come he didn't come out during his introduction?
I don't know, but I love the fact that KRS said, fuck that shit, let's go. And Kane had to walk out the KRS performance. KRS had several moments like that where he didn't give a fuck about nothing. He was there for smoke.
Yo, listen, he definitely dissed the shit out of the DJs.
Scratch.
Both of them. He was like, nah, fuck that. Leave that, yo, we ain't here for that. Leave that alone. I was like,
and what's crazy, and you know that he meant business, right? KRS-One is temple of hip hop. He believes in the elements of hip hop, right? DJing, breakdancing, graffiti, and rap. There's 4 elements, I believe. I don't know. Don't quote me, right?
I thought it was 6.
Scratch said, hey, yo. And he said, fuck that. Y'all running out of records. Let's go.
Yo.
We not here for that tonight.
Yo, hurry up and run out. He was like, hurry up.
We not here for that tonight. I'm not battling you. Wait, what did he say? He said, I'm not battling you, and you're not battling Capri. Know your place. Y'all running out of records. Let's go.
Yo, incredible, bro. What do you think about the playlist that they had?
Like I said, Chris didn't miss. I mean, they covered everything they could cover.
I think, first off, Chris didn't. I don't think Chris played all the tracks that he could have played to body the situation. And I like how Kane spaced out his hits. Like,
right.
If we was playing spades, and this is what I was saying earlier, if we was playing spades, Kane took a few possibles and turned them into books.
Absolutely. Another victory. Pimpin' Ain't Easy.
Yep.
Young Gifted and Black. I forgot about Young Gifted and Black, man.
Somebody say that? Didn't somebody said that earlier on the show though?
Oh yeah, that was me. My bad, because I did the beat for y'all.
I tell you one thing though. When Young Gifted and Black came on, it was definitely a slap. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely
Now listen, the thing about it, Jo, what up?
Hold on, because it had a message to it. That's why KRS0ne said, "Oh, I could get with that." You know what I'm saying?
But the thing about Young Gifted and Black,
that's why, man, John O's in the building.
A lot of people may not know, right? Jay-Z made that record popular because he did a freestyle over it on one of his mixtapes. I'm America's young nightmare. I'm young black and holding my nuts like So Jay-Z actually made that record popular. So when you heard that beat and you heard Farrakhan come on, you probably thought like, oh shit, he going over Jay shit. No, that's a Kane record. Young Gifted and Black.
What was your take on it, Jono?
The only people who think that was the Jay-Z record are young dudes.
Right.
So here's my thing, man. I thought, first of all,
did you share this on your page? Did you share this?
Did I share this? Yes, I'll share it on my page right now. Where's my other phone? Jo, bring me my other phone. It's right there in the room on my nightstand. So I'll share it right now, brother.
Thank you. And your weight loss looked great, brother. I seen it in your last video. You're looking marvelous, my dude. I was like this. I said, yo, he is definitely losing that weight. Go ahead. Congratulations. Big drop balls, my man, Mr. John.
Congrats, John. And may I piggyback off what Jay just said? It's not one of them crack smoking weight losses or like, yo, do he got something? Like it's like a healthy weight loss, Jay. So I applaud you.
Yeah.
I just gotta be me, John.
All right. Hey, listen, I wouldn't expect you to be nothing else but you, brother.
There we go. Let's go.
So bust it. I first of all give it up for hip hop tonight.
Yes, sir.
That was by far the most hip hop versus thus far. Like of the essence. I know everybody. Yeah, let me rephrase that. Of the original essence of hip hop, with b-boying and all that, and real freestyling and going back and forth like that. That was the true essence of what we all grew up on.
Yes, sir.
Not to diminish anything that anybody else is. So that was first and foremost. Now, here's the thing. I let my bias play into this thing because I had a personal issue with one of these MCs. And
you already told us.
I don't know. Tell me, John. What's up?
It's KRS0ne.
No, it's not. So now you know.
I was just doing that just to see which one it was. That was power of elimination.
I just did the jerk on you. But anyway,
whoa, you did a jerk on me.
Hey, yo, I just kept my mouth
shut there for 30 seconds.
Hey, yo, listen. I had to go like this.
Whoa, you did a jerk on him. Yeah, we not pausing, nothing. We just let it go. Hey,
you didn't see me go like this?
Whoa, John, listen, we're gonna be fucking immature tonight, man. We gotta fucking be mature for the fucking. Listen, first of all, my energy for the table talk today was just like, all right, man. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be immature tonight. If you don't pause this shit, John, you're gonna listen because you don't show up. I fuck with you in the comments, but not on the show. Fuck.
Don't blame me. He blamed me.
Because, okay, listen, and I don't care. If Juan was able to show up at 5:45, because I watched the time, I'm wondering why John, and I said it out loud, I said, yo, it's 5:06. John's in the comments?
Juan didn't show up at 5. Juan showed up like
go replay the tape. Replay the tape.
Juan
showed up. It wasn't 15 minutes. I'm gonna hold John down right now. But anyway, let's go. Recap. Verse. Here we go.
Yo, versus. Hey, I was at work, and I don't like to get on when I'm at work because it's loud, and I gotta.
That's different. That's different. If you were at work, I get it.
Yeah. So I gotta respect the code for what my man has put in place. So I chose not to. I just got the comments. All right, moving on from that. But Buzz, you were very subdued today. So salute to you.
Nah, but listen, it's because, and I told them in the chat, like, yo, I got energy for this verses, man. I'm tired of, hey, yo, if my lady don't want to hold my dick, man, look, man, come on, verses, let's go.
Verses. So as far as I'm concerned, I went in there, was like, yo, I'm a roll with KRS because of me and Big Daddy's issue. And it ain't even that serious. But in my heart, I felt Big Daddy was gonna have some joints. But I also thought KRS got a lot of bangers and he was going to bang him in the head.
He went to town.
But Big Daddy surprised me.
He held his own. He did.
Oh, John, you know what I said? He spaced his hits out. He spaced them out pretty well, and he turned some possibles into some smack tonight.
Yeah, he did. He played spades, and he had a hand, and he was like, okay, these are possible, but I'm put them to the side. And I felt like for me personally, the first 3 songs he came out with, I wasn't expecting them to come out that soon.
I didn't need the joint Omar Epps was cutting up in juice. I didn't need that.
Oh, enough respect due. But that
enough respect due. I didn't need that.
Rhyming with the Biz, Young, Gifted, and Black, and one other one, and then he hit with enough respect due. But the first 3, I was like, whoa, he's swinging for the fences right away. And for me, those shits hit harder than KRS's first 3, just for me.
No, I said that I don't think that he had the right selection. I don't think he put the right playlist in there.
He kept saying that. Yeah. And I agree. It was certain things I was like, well, Chris shouldn't have used that. But overall, man.
What did you think about KRS-One in the first 4 songs running down the ramp like
Yo, y'all not about to
hold it. Wait. The first song that Kane started doing, he was I said, oh, he about to die in this verse, but then he caught
Kane tried to step over the banister and got stuck. And like 2 cameramen helped him. Hey, yo, the internet is gonna find that shit. And it's gonna be a thing. When your pops tell you he listened to hip hop, some shit like that. Watch.
Yeah, right. When your pops coming to get you from the jam.
But you notice on the way back, he opened the gate up and walked out.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't he? He got his nuts stuck to get over.
Hey, yo, so bust it, Jay. So I thought though, like you said, maybe in the first song or whatever, I still felt Kane caught his win as his performance win much better, and his clarity was much better to me than Chris. Chris was depending on the crowd like he always does because they know his songs so well. But the difference between a KRS crowd and this crowd is some of these people knew his stuff and some didn't. You heard a lot of people saying it, but it's not like the crowds that be at a KRS show that know every word. And I think Chris depended on that, and it kind of, for some parts of it, it kind of fell a little flat for me. Where Kane was just doing his thing. He was just like, I'm gonna just go out. I'm not gonna have the ad-libbing. I'm gonna just go ahead and say these verses. And that little bit is what gave to me Kane a little bit of an extra edge for me.
This is what I said. I said that lyrically, Kane is Chris is going to body him, but Chris don't have a stage performance. Chris got a flow. He got a cipher performance, but Kane was going to outperform him. And that's what we watched tonight too. Kane definitely outperformed him. Are you playing the video game, bro?
No, I'm not. I'm watching something I'm watching the recap of the verses.
You know what else Kane beat him at?
I mean, come on, man. Don't do me like that. Like, this guy here, man. What do you think I'm gonna do that for?
Yo, you know what else Kane beat him at?
Because we see it in your glasses.
Kane.
Oh, you don't, man. Shut up. Go ahead, John.
Kane also beat him at the freestyling. Here's my thing also with
Nah, you wildin'.
Let me say this. Okay. That might be so for y'all, but for me, don't try to oppose your opinions on me. Let me.
No, I'm not going to impose my opinion on you, but let me tell you something. The joints that you think Kane was freestyling, KRS was actually freestyling, and you could tell the difference.
Yes, you can. And you know why you can tell the difference? Because KRS, yes, was very much freestyling off the dome. You're absolutely right. And Chris has always been good at that. But when he does that, his vocabulary becomes very small. And it's very, oh, I see this person over there. They got the nice hair. It's not, to me, it's not that dope. Kane didn't do freestyling. You're right. His stuff was written, but he came in prepared. And
how did you feel about the track when he said, "I got something for the young ones," and he played that new school beat and he
freestyled? I mean, again, I feel that was him coming in prepared with that.
Can I go now? Can I go now?
No, because I know what you're about to say.
Number one, John, an MC who still spits, well, might I add. I don't know why I feel the need to act like Stephen A. Smith, but I'm going to do it. Fuck it. Well, might I add. What kind of egregious shit are you trying to say? Nah, let me stop. All right, listen. That being said, right?
That was actually funny.
Did you hear KRS-One freestyling, John?
I've always.
Did you?
No. Hold on. For his sake, I will tell you, he hangs with him.
Did you hear? I believe. Hold on. Did you hear when he said, "I'm on stage with Kane and I'm cocaine"? Huh?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Huh?
That was absolutely crazy, bro.
Huh?
All right, man. That was dope to y'all.
Listen, Jay.
Well, literally, no pun intended. It was.
No pun intended.
No. He said, "Was that dope?" And I was like, "Cocaine."
No. That was another bar Chris had. He said, "No pun intended." All right. That being said,
no. You don't get what just happened. You
I do, but I'm telling y'all that was another bar Chris had. No pun intended.
Right.
Listen,
got you. Listen.
No, you missed it. Okay, hold on.
You want to do it again?
But yeah, let's do it again. Remember, say what you said. That was cocaine, blah, blah, blah. And then John O said,
that was dope.
And then I said, no pun intended.
No pun intended. I get it. And I'm telling y'all, that was another bar Chris had. That's how far ahead of these niggas he is.
No, hey, yo, John, let's get this guy. Let's get him. Let's put this.
Y'all can't get me.
Okay, what was the pun?
KRS destroyed that man, yo.
Listen to the pun. Listen to it again.
I heard the pun. That was dope. No pun intended. And I said, y'all, what the fuck?
Yeah, all right. Bottom line is, okay. Listen, I hear you, Buzz. I hear you, man. I've seen Chris a lot of times. I've been in arenas, backstage, on stage, all of that. And he's dope as a freestyler. You're 100% right. I would never take nothing from the king, from the god. But again, in his freestyles, sometimes I feel it's very he
has to have shit in front of him to progress the. I already know what you talk about.
Right.
Like you can tell when he gets lost, he'll see something to keep the rhyme going.
Right. And as an MC, I know when a guy is fishing for something. I do it. I can sit here and rhyme about the three of y'all and still be like, it's something. So again, nothing to take away from Chris.
Hold on for a second. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by my man Harlem Blue. Harlem Blue, take a moment out to go share this on your page. Go share it.
I just think, again, kind of like how we said with the Locks and Dipset, the Locks ready. Hello?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
My phone was ringing. Go ahead.
Oh, I felt that the locks came in there prepared and ready, and I felt Kane did the same thing. I think Chris, though, is nowhere near the Dipset, way above them. I still think Chris always relies on the fact that I'm KRS-One. My shit is this. And people gonna come and they gonna rock with me. And they do. They do. Don't take that away from them. But again, just
it's like his over cockiness, and what his cockiness brings down his performance.
Hold on. That's an excellent point, but let me say something real quick. Is it fair to say, and again, I said that overall the verses was lackluster. It had the own, but there was a certain energy missing in that building. Now, is it fair to say that the energy that was missing was because fans of these guys are over 40? After the first fucking half hour, it's like, yo, all right, I want to go home now.
Anybody standing up no more like that?
Right, niggas sitting down, he tired. Like, so the only person in that regard, when you have to overcome tiredness, was KRS. Now, to your point, John, you listening to it with a technical ear. You're not a fan. Like, you listening to it with not that you're not a fan. I don't mean that. But you're not listening to it with a fan's ear. You're listening to it with the ear of an MC.
A skeptic's ear.
JP might see somebody do a set on stage, right? A stand-up set. And everybody think like, oh, that nigga did all right. That was dope. And Jay like, nah, that shit was trash. Because he's listening to it with a comedian's ear. Me, I know how to remove myself from certain things. I used to rhyme, man, nothing serious, right? But whatever. But I can remove myself from it and just sit here and be a fan. KRS destroyed that, man. Yo, y'all wilding right now, son.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on. We got my man Blue in the building. We gotta find out what Blue thought about the battle while we let my man Ike Buzz recalibrate from saying the word nigga 3 times.
Sit me in the back. Just sit me in the back now. Like, you're right.
What you thought about it? What you thought about the battle?
So shit started 5 o'clock my time, right? And I'm clocking them going back and forth. I'm watching the time as well. And I think I sent out the text about 6:30ish my time. Like, if this shit started at 5 o'clock, about 6:30ish my time, I was like, yo, Kane won this shit right here. That's where I was right there. I was like, Kane won. If you're calling this a battle, just looking at their, I felt like there was a couple of joints that was bad selections on Chris's part, as far as what he played, and I felt overall I can listen to Kane spit. Like, he was spitting this shit, and a lot of KRS was that reggae yelling, whatever you want to call it.
I'll tell you, Blue. What do you think makes up for KRS? I'm like, yo, I'm sitting here.
And there was a lot of
like,
the word you're looking for is chanting.
Yeah, but my thing is rhyme, yo.
Yo, let me ask you a question.
If I was going to give any clear advantage, Kane was rhyming. Go ahead, Blue. I'm sorry.
I just felt.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Blue.
No, I just felt overall up to that point, it was like 6:30. I felt like, okay, overall, the body of work that I'm seeing on stage, Kane is winning this shit. He's definitely winning. I felt like the last half an hour of it was leaning more towards KRS-One, but for an hour and a half, I was leaning more towards Chris. I mean, more towards Kane.
Pick a winner, Blue, because you sound indecisive. Pick a winner right now.
I said on the text, I said, yo, and if you look at what I just said, I'm picking Kane overall. You know what I'm saying?
So you think Kane won?
If I had to pick it overall, I would say Kane won. If I had to pick it overall from watching the whole show. Now, if I came in and I watched the last half an hour, I say KRS-One.
I wouldn't say Kane won, but I would say he didn't lose disgracefully. You know what I'm saying? He didn't lose disgracefully. Like, he honestly stretched those hits out. He honestly spread them out and knew how to introduce them. And not for nothing, Scratch disrespected the shit out of Kid Capri. You know what I'm saying? Both skill wise and with that little thing that he did.
I think it's so.
You see, Kane was like, "Yo, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that." There was times where everybody was ready to really battle, and Kane and what's his name, KRS-One had no. We're not. It's not that type of party. We're cool. We're not going there.
Hey yo, Buzz. So you take it as Chris slaughtered.
Not a slaughter. Hold on, and I'm glad you asked me that. So I get to get the start off because I have a thought that, and sometimes I lose my train of thought. I don't think it was a slaughter. I think that when we realize, when we understand. Now, first of all, Jay said this earlier, and he hit the nail right on the head. I am a fan of Head Knock. KRS-One is the author, the originator of boom bap, right? So even though he wasn't rhyming and Kane was rhyming, right? The rhyming that Kane was doing couldn't keep up with the boom bap. Now let me give you an example real quick. Dipset versus the Lox, and that's gonna be the barometer from now on. It has to be, right? Dipset play they shit. Jada came on and just rhymed. That's it. Nothing else. I don't need fanfare and niggas twisting and shaking and all this other stuff, right? Excuse me. I'm sorry, Jay. I did it again. I don't need all this. I don't need all this twisting and pop locking and cutting up, right? Just rhyme. Just rhyme. So to me, the only advantage Kane had was that clear, concise bars. You heard every word Kane said. Whereas Chris wasn't, he was relying on the crowd. Yo, bro, I'm here for hip hop. I'm here so that the younger generation can know who you are. How can they even hear you say something hot that we remember to be hot if you ain't even saying it? You're relying on the crowd to say it for you.
Do you think that the reason why you're more upset is because you couldn't hear the crowd? Because at a certain point, I heard the crowd, but it wasn't like a loud chant, but I heard them.
I mean, do we need to mic up the crowd? No, KRS should have been rhyming.
Yo,
plain and simple. Or watch this, because when Busta Rhymes does finally have to do it, go get you a spliff star. He needed somebody there with him for these bars that we have come to love. I'm in junior high with a B+ grade at the end of the day. I don't hit the arcade. You didn't hear that. You heard, I'm in junior high. At the end of the day, I don't, right? Like, nah, man, come on. Where was the rhyme? So to me, that would be the only knock against Chris. Do I think it was a slaughter? No, that's just the cockiness in me because I picked KRS. But Kane stood tall, but we know he lost. Let's just put it that way. Come on, yo. Come on. Listen, I don't need fans of Kane to come up in here if they do whatever, right? I don't need fans to come up in here and be impractical.
Before you say that, Buzz, he was going for KRS-One in the beginning.
Who?
Me.
Oh no.
And you changed your mind?
Yeah.
Okay. But Jay, now do you understand what I explained to John? And I think John gets what I'm saying, right?
No, I do.
John has a technical ear attached to it.
Bro, but listen, his opinion is that he thinks that Kane.
Oh no, I'm not taking his opinion away from him. If you think he won, he won.
Hold on, but hold on. I'm not in music like John is, and I think saying that Kane won.
I think.
But at this point, I'm in the room with three old heads. Listen, no disrespect. At this point, I'm in the room with three old heads who don't understand boom bap.
Now, so what are you trying to say?
What is it? What
are you trying to say though? But what are you trying to say?
Y'all don't know Hector. Y'all don't know Hector.
So wait a minute. So wait a minute.
We grew up with this.
Right. So what you're saying is that the three guys that you assume to be in here for Kane is wrong?
I'm not gonna take y'all opinion from y'all. I'm not even mad at y'all opinion.
I still say KRS0ne won. I just don't think he won.
Just say KRS0ne.
Hey yo.
I think he didn't win in a landslide. I think that the runaway win he thought he was going to get, he just barely got out of there.
I was very disappointed that KRS took some of his joints to intro other joints.
Yo,
he took hold on real quick. He took, and I said this to y'all earlier, if he played this song, I would lose my mind and turn the verses off. Who am I? The MC. I beg thee, let me spark rhymes, I have plenty. Who am I? The MC. Lord of mercy, I hit Sutton like Percy.
Okay.
But he did not play it.
It fell
again.
No, it didn't fall flat. He used it to intro another song, John.
But John, but again, you can't. I understand what you're saying about his music and what should have happened, but here's what did happen.
Thank you. Thank you. And what I'm trying to say is, look, I'm still saying KRS won. I just don't think he won in such a big landslide. What did you think about the guest appearances? Let's ask this real quick. Nice and Smooth or Das Effects?
Okay, can I just make one quick point? When you said how KRS, the other thing where I think KRS took a loss at is, and I know you say, I don't want to see all that popping and dancing. The fact that Kane had crazy legs compared to Chris's bunch of old niggas.
That old dude that started the popping and locking couldn't even move.
The old white dude. You talking about the old white dude with the ponytail, right?
The ponytail, yeah, he couldn't even move, bro. I was
and Crazy Leg, who's probably like 65, still came out there, and just his name alone. Come on, don't front. His name alone. It's he's.
And here's the crazy part. And while he was up there, he kept doing this because Crazy Legs is from the Bronx.
Well, okay.
Real talk, man.
Point I just want to say, man.
What about? Wait. Let's get to this. Let's get to this part. Das Effects or Nice and Smooth?
Doc.
I'm a hit squad guy, so Das Effects all day. But anyway, to the points you guys are making, I have 2 thumbs up for you. And Kane needed all of that stuff. He needed Scratch to do something amazing on the turntables. He needed Crazy Legs to come out and break dance like nobody has ever seen. He needed the symphony.
Chris brought them out first. He brought out his dancers first.
Yep.
What
you think, Blue? Hold on.
Listen, I'm glad I missed it.
Hold on, fellas. Blue. Nice and Smooth or Das Effects?
I'm definitely gonna go Nice and Smooth on this show tonight.
Yes.
Nice and you said Das. And you said Das.
I'm a Das Effects guy, but my favorite.
Don't get me wrong. I think they did. I think they both did. They came and did what they needed to do.
Yeah,
they did.
That,
what I saw, the show that I got from Nice and Smooth, I'm shocked.
Listen, I love Nice and Smooth. And if it wasn't for EPMD, Nice and Smooth would have probably been bigger, right? Like, I'm serious. They probably would have been bigger. But they were both on Sleeping Bag Records, and EPMD was the bigger act. My opinion, John, you stop me if you don't agree. But EPMD was the bigger act on Sleeping Bag Records. Because of that, Nice and Smooth kind of fell in their shadow. Everybody knew who Nice and Smooth was. They gave it up, right? But at the end of the day, EPMD was the bigger act, and they kind of overshadowed Nice and Smooth. But I love the fact that Kane brought them out. I love the fact that Pimpin' Ain't Easy got played, right? But again, what was Smooth B doing? Like, what? Like, where you at, Smooth? You been drinking? Like, what's going on? I didn't hear the pause, man.
Yo, let me say this. I just got to make this because my son is getting on my nerve and I got to put him to bed. So listen, the one thing.
You don't have no NyQuil?
I can't let you hear him say that. Yeah, I do. Thank you for giving up the secret.
Oh.
Right. I probably do listen with the MC's ear, and you're probably right. The second thing is I love KRS, I love Kane, but also Chris has a lot of records that a lot of people don't know. And towards the last end of that show,
go
bro. Stuff. Now, me and you, we may know them, and us in this group may know them, but the majority of fans do not know them.
That's what I said, John. I said his playlist was he had a bad selection because there was so much stuff that he didn't do. He didn't do Still Number One.
I think he did Still Number One, yo.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
That was one of the first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say first 10.
Hey, YouTube, thanks for coming out, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the page, YouTube.
Hey, yo. So that's my take. I don't know how long you're gonna be on here, but let me go do what you just said, and I'll be back.
Okay. Yes,
hey,
sir.
yo, so watch this because I'm about to dip too, man. I'm not saying Kane got beat badly. That's the cocky like fan of KRS-One that I am. You'll never hear me say KRS lost, but I'm disappointed that there weren't clear and concise bars. Now, we did say, me and Jay was talking about this because he would call me on the phone and we was talking like back and forth during it. We did say that it was a smart move to wait for Kane to run out of breath. But I don't think Kane ran out of breath.
He didn't. He didn't.
Kane did every song.
I think he picked up steam as the show went on.
As the show went on, he got better.
The show went on. I was like, yo, Kane getting heated now. He's starting to get
Yo, like I said,
when he took off that song, when he took off the hat the first time, I was like, oh
yeah.
Oh.
Yo, when he said, he spaced out his hits so much. I thought it was unnecessary to bring out Buckshot. That was unnecessary. That was just an unnecessary play that weakened the force.
Well, him and Buckshot had a song together. I'm surprised he didn't do it. Like
that's
that
what I'm
was
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It was unnecessary because you didn't play the track that you had with him. You know what I'm saying? And damn, I didn't realize Buckshot. I knew he was short, but Jesus.
Buckshot Shorty. That's the whole point of his name, yo.
Yeah. So and then he went over and gave all the respect due to Kane, and I'm not saying anything was wrong with that, but then it just took away of the impact of KRS-One. And if you notice, KRS-One wasn't really out there for a battle. He was out there honestly to promote that new tour, like he said, and to get his name back out there with the youngins in a new generation. Because every time he went back, you see this little devilish smile he had on his face, just like, yeah, like, oh shit, we're doing this, we're doing this. So I don't really think Kane. I don't think Chris took it to a point that it was a battle, because one thing they kept saying is, "This is my man. This is I fed his babies, and yo, I walked his dog, and yo, I chilled with his family." It's just way too much of a love fest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at no point was it like a battle like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I knew it was gonna be a love fest. I'm gonna make one more point. There was a missed opportunity towards the end to like really embrace a whole like generation. And it was self-destruction. The beat came on, boom, 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 boom. I say, yo, they not about to do self-destruction.
By that time,
you understand?
They could have just did their own verses.
Nah, I would have, but even if I would have loved to see all of the original members of the original record, Self-Destruction, do that record.
If they'd have came out at the end of that show, it would have been phenomenal. It would have definitely been.
That would have been a great way to close that show.
Yeah,
that would have been ridiculous. That would have blew.
Without Melody and Heavy D.
My God.
Yeah, that's like minus.
I forgot about Heavy D.
Really, bro? That's what you're gonna do? You're just gonna disrespect my No, listen. I was waiting for Kane to do Don't Curse, but with Heavy D.
Yeah, Don't Curse was my joint too.
Yeah, that was a good one. I used to love that shit.
What did y'all think about Roxanne Shantae coming out?
I said boo. Boo.
Nah, give her flowers, man. She's big.
Ain't nobody checking for Roxanne Shantae, man. Come on. Like, yo.
Hold on. Look. They trying to rape us. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, like, yo, listen. We get it. We all saw the documentary. We get it. We don't need the constant reminder. You're on Sirius XM reminding us every day. Get it.
What about you think there's going to be any backlash from them saying Roxanne Shantae is good for steady pumping?
No.
Think about it.
No.
No. Can I get the thought out? Can I get the thought out? Watch this. Do you think about it when Fat Joe said that what's her name was an old dusty itch? You know what I'm saying? The next day they got on her. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the same.
I'm just bringing it out for people to hear on it. Right.
I get it. It's not the same though. Those were the actual bars of the song. Like, and go ahead, John.
And she told her to don't.
Hold on, say that again.
What?
I didn't hear you.
Oh, I said she told Chris not to cut out the part. Like,
she told him that?
She told him a long time ago. Of course, they made up and they cool and whatever. So she told him, never blank out what you said in that part. Mm-hmm. So I think like Buzz said, it's a part of the record. It wasn't something like somebody was like, oh, look at these dusty bitches over here. That's two different things.
It's two totally different things.
And what do you think about DJ Red Alert coming out?
That was supposed to happen.
You know why I thought that was magical? For all the people that are playing a video game like Buzz, I'm
not playing a video game, yo. Like, stop saying that. I'm here with y'all.
Yo,
stop saying that. Come on, man. I feel attacked now. Like, serious. Okay. I'm not playing a video game.
Okay. All right. Listen, it's like watch this. It's like for the kids that heard about him, for the kids that hear him on the records and hear people shouting him out, to see this old man come out, you're like, oh wow. It was like, oh, Santa Claus is really alive. You know what I'm saying? Right. And he was every bit of an old pop too, right? He was he had the old pop walk, he had the old pop sweater with the pop belly over the.
Yo, stop disrespecting Red Alert, man. For real,
like you the old nigga that was on that stage tonight. Everybody up here was an old motherfucker.
Hey, yo, I got a question for y'all. How did y'all feel about G-Rap not being there?
He actually turned it down, from what I'm understanding. Well, first
I think he turned it down because he doesn't have any teeth. Like, I'm telling you, I told you earlier. She don't got teeth right now.
I told you.
All this shit is gone, yo. I swear to God. All this shit is gone. I was surprised. His whole shit. You know how the motherfuckers look when they got the dentures? His whole shit like this, yo. Mm-hmm. I swear. Mm-hmm. I forgot what
he got a track with his son right now, and he ain't got no teeth. Rapping.
Nah, he's on that
Drink Champ.
It might be that 150 MC joint that K Slay did.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. Like, nobody brought him dentures stuff, man. I don't know. And I say it sounds funny when I say it, but I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, he ain't got none of this, yo. Would you want to go outside when you was that dude and now you ain't got none of this?
Look at K-Solo. When K-Solo came out with Redman and Method Man, did you see how old and pop he was? And he had the nerve.
K-Solo just fat. That's
listen, and he had the nerve to put a do-rag on, and that's
nah, yo, come on, man. Like, I'm not gonna let you tear down my childhood, man. Like, I idolize these guys. My family is from Brentwood, Long Island. Like, nah, it ain't happening. Stop it, please.
Listen,
no, don't do that.
That do-rag was too tight. That bubble was too tight. It was sky blue. He looked like somebody wrapped him up in a piece of the sky. His neck and shoulders is up like this. I was like, wow, who's that? KRS0ne? I was like, wow, this dude is at the end of the line.
That's fucked up, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you know what else question I want to pose to y'all? And I know JP is going to probably bop me in the head with this, man, because he knows me from high school and he knows who I was always emulating. I still personally think that Chris couldn't have fucked with LL in that thing.
I'm a go with what LL said, and it's the truth. He would do it, but it's not the right kind of vibe. Originally, I thought about that, like, yo, LL running from KRS, right? LL running from KRS, but it's the truth. LL got bangers. But again, when you match the catalogs in the song, LL looking for a vibe with his joints. LL and Ja Rule would have been decent. LL and somebody from his era, I think me and Jay was talking about this, and I thought the only person that could really do it with LL would be Ice Cube.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Okay, but hold on. That's two different vibes as well. So if Ice Cube and LL is not a match, then why? I mean, if Ice Cube
based on tonight's performance by KRS0ne,
anybody could be a match at this point.
Yeah, because this wasn't the greatest. If Chris is taking it that lightly, and he's not that serious about wanting to win and just doing it for the culture, yeah, anybody. LL
and KRS, even though they're both legends and they say they don't have no issue, there's always been a underlying issue between the two of them.
Well, people looked at LL as selling out hip hop. Like he's a part of that.
Who's those people?
I'm just saying, as opposed to hardcore hip hop that KRS-One of them was dropping back in days, LL was doing. I'm going back to Cali. You know what I'm saying? Where these guys was.
Don't worry, John. I got you, because I'm not gonna let him disrespect LL either.
And hold up.
Going back to Cali was the shit.
So Big Daddy Kane,
I love the song.
Hold up. So Big Daddy Kane wasn't selling out hip hop with All of Me and Taste of Chocolate album and the Prince of Darkness album. And
yeah, he was.
That shit was horrible.
Yeah, and the Playgirl spray.
And the Donna situation.
Yeah, he did. But he still kept 2 feet on the ground.
So what? Okay, so because LL made Going Back to Cali, his head was on the ground.
Not just going back to Cali. His whole vibe was mainstream vibe. Like, don't get it twisted. We know him, and we mess with him because we know he was LL. But he was once he hit platinum, he ain't worrying about the 10 dudes on the block. He trying to play it to that bigger audience. He trying to get on that American Bandstand. Whereas Chris was still Whereas Chris was still, in comparison or metaphorically, was still putting out mixtapes. This guy's actually putting out,
I can see, because now Busta is being vocal about it. Busta wants to do it. Like, he wants to do it. But he needs the right opponent. I can see them dragging LL, like throwing a bag at LL for him and Busta Rhymes, but Busta Rhymes would destroy him.
Body him. Busta Rhymes is clearly unversatile.
Listen, John, now listen to me. I've had a lot of misses, in my opinion, with this versus thing, right? And sometimes my opinion on it may be off. Busta Rhymes will body anybody that is in front of him. Fuck Jay-Z, fuck Nas. Yo, I'm serious. Because again, it boils down to the energy. And Busta Rhymes' energy is unmatched. There's nobody that can see that man song for song. There's people that can hold in there, right? There's people that can, throw a couple of jabs and blah, blah, blah. Jay would be a good match for him, but Jay is only going to do Nas, I believe.
What do you think about Eminem versus Busta?
Nah.
I like it.
I don't.
But
I'm bored.
Eminem don't have enough gutter tracks.
No. He does, but it's on the first 3 albums. You lose. Busta Rhymes will lose you after like the first 10 songs. And that's what you saw happen with Kane tonight. So now Kane got to start freestyling and shit over shit. Like, it was hilarious to me, whatever, because I know. And then KRS even threw it out there. Like, yo, nah, fuck you mean? You want to battle Kid Capri? Y'all niggas running out of records. Let's
Stop
go.
saying nigga.
I'm sorry. Y'all running out of records. Let's go. Let's go. You're not, I'm not, nah. He said, fuck that scratching shit tonight.
Hey, listen, man. I don't think Eminem, I think a lot of people will be full, personally. And as much as Eminem is a dope MC, he's not the performer that Busta Rhymes is. So that, to me, is where it really would blow. Busta would really blow Eminem out of the water, to me. I do think LL and Busta Rhymes is interesting, because I too, even though Busta has energy, I feel L's gonna come with energy too. It's gonna be a different kind of energy, but it's gonna be energy nonetheless. I don't want to see that happen personally. just personally.
Yeah, me neither. Horrible.
Yeah. And so yeah, that's my take on that. But as far as tonight goes, man, I kudos to both of those guys. Yes, Kane. I knew Kane coming into this. Kane didn't have enough records. And again, like I said, it takes people like us who listen to hip hop and we know KRS. The one thing that I think also bothers me about Chris is his cockiness. And it's funny because I'm an MC and that's what we're supposed to be, but he approaches it with a cockiness and not a humility to people that are his peers. Like, I can see him talking to Nelly like that when they had that problem. But when you're talking about Rakim, him, G-Rap, LL, whoever, I understand his braggadocious about it, but sometimes it comes off as an asshole opposed to, and that's just to me, but you said, yeah, it comes off as a little bit as assholish, and that sometimes bothers me about it. But that's just me.
Close it out. So, boys, what do you think?
Yeah, to your point, John, and I know it's just your opinion, but I don't want somebody to hear that and run with it, right? Okay. I kind of halfway agree with you, but I'm going to disagree for the sake of this argument. In any sport, you're supposed to be the best. So because they old now, he not the best no more? No. He's not lying. I'm sorry. Who has... Now, when we talk about him, he has a whole song called I'm Still Number One. He remixed it and freestyled over it and said, you sit at home with a pen and a pad going glad, mad, dad, bad, sad. That style is from 78. You need a break. But come on. Oh. But anyway, I'm still number one. He how is he not in anybody that any form of entertainment, any celebrity, any actor, any athlete, they're supposed to want to be the best in what they do.
I said that.
Who was it that said, I don't rhyme to push the Honda Accord? I think it was Kanye. It was either Kanye or Biggie.
What's Kanye?
It was Kanye.
Okay. Ain't nobody rhyming to be oh no. Kanye said, what you think I rap for, to push a fucking rap for? Biggie actually said in an interview, I'm rhyming because I want to be dope. I want to be all these things, right? I'm not rhyming to buy a Honda Accord, right? So to the point that it comes off assholish, okay, I'll give you that. That part is personal opinion, but at the same time, you're supposed to want to be the best in what you do, or else you lose an edge. So because his contemporaries is gray and running out of hair, I mean not hair, well hair too, whatever, right? But running out of breath. That man been vegan his damn near his whole life. So he's showing you that I still do this. I still do this. Now he need to prance back and forth, left and right on stage, like he was hungry and he wanted his prey. No, but then again, what was the lion roar for? That man wanted smoke, and he did it.
Blue, close us out. What you thought?
He been vegan, but he sure looked like he been eating meat.
There was some big ass vegetables he eat.
It looked like he ate the animal that ate the vegetable.
You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
Something. Listen. I believe that KRS-One should have won this. He should have won this hands down. And yes, be possibly a little bit because of that. But also, I can't judge your body of work. I know what you about. I know what you bring to the table. But I'm not here to judge your body of work. I'm here to judge what you did tonight versus what this man did on stage tonight. And consistently, one show was just giving me what I needed. The other show there was moments, like I said, for an hour and a half going back and forth. He had good moments, but he also had bad moments. And just on that alone, I got to give it to Kane on that. I think he cleaned it up and closed out extremely well. But overall, I'm watching the 2 hours. I'm not watching a half an hour.
I think that unlike what I thought it was going to be, I thought it was going to be some straight landslide for KRS-One. I think we doubted the mindset of Kane coming into this fight and battle. Just the same way we said that he doesn't have enough hits. I'm quite sure Kane must have thought about that as well and thought about the different things that he can throw in there to mix up to slow the pace. He actually slowed the pace of the fight, and he gave the fight when he wanted to give the fight, and when he gave the fight, he killed it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think KRS-One won this with a landslide. Am I looking at this with a biased eye? Yes, I'm a KRS-One fan over Big Daddy Kane, but tonight I will say Kane has shown us that, yeah, he got it. He very much so got it. You know what I'm saying? And I give it, but I do give it to KRS-One. So, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. The Minute All Black Table Talk, Black Kings Table Talk has definitely given our little what's the name, fellas. Are you looking forward to the next one? Anybody know what the next one is going to be, and when is it going to be?
You know what I want? I want them to stop doing New York cats, man. I had enough. I had enough of New York, and even I'm from New York. I feel like a lot of I shake your head, Buzz. I know. I feel like there's a lot of other people that y'all could be.
Who you want to see around the country? Who you want to see from around the country? They have yet to do like different states, like this guy from.
Well,
they did DMX and Snoop Dogg.
Oh, right.
Yeah, DMX, Snoop Dogg. But yeah, that would be an interesting, like, difference. I off the top of my head, I don't know. I think though, spread it around, man. I mean, shit.
You think they would do East Coast, West Coast?
His name. I think
I would love to see.
I would love to hear John finish his statement.
You wasn't finished, John?
No.
Oh, my bad, J.O. Go ahead.
Y'all threw out Ice Cube's name. I thought that would be good. Ice Cube, I don't know. Against Scarface, to me, that makes sense to me because they are very much alike. I don't think Scarface has enough hits. Well, then again, maybe, but I don't know. With the Ghetto Boys and whatever he did solo, I think the two of them are evenly matched as far as genre of what they did. and that's Houston and LA. That's different. But that's the only ones that pop into my head. But go ahead.
Do you think that they'll be
Scarface ain't happening for a minute though? He's recovering.
When I heard you say East versus West, my first mind was I would love to see Diddy and Dre, but not how y'all think. I would love to see Dre play Pac records and Diddy play Biggie records. And then y'all go ahead and have fun. You know what I mean? And then y'all go ahead and have fun and do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all both got an extensive catalog, but I would love to see
That's interesting. That would be interesting.
I would love to see Diddy play his top 10 Biggie records, and I would love to see Dre play his top 10 Pac records. And then y'all just go ahead and have fun with the rest of it.
Is it only Pac records that were on Death Row?
No. You can't limit it to that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You can't limit it to that because Pac
was whack to me.
I mean, that was
who was
that
whack?
Was wait, what?
I said Pac's tenure with his albums on Death Row to me were corny.
Those were his biggest records, John.
Yo, no, they weren't. California, you got California Love. His biggest records is when he was with Interscope with motherfucking Brenda's Got a Baby and those ones. What?
John, wait a minute.
Me on All Eyes on Me, other than California Love, what is the big record on there?
What's that shit I like?
Toss it up.
Come on. You reach it.
I'm not reaching.
No,
Toss it up.
That shit?
Hold on. First of all,
I said on All Eyes on Me. Toss it up ain't all on eyes on me.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I would have to really dig and remember and remember. Hold on. But Brenda's Got a Baby. Big record, right?
Dear Mama.
Dear Mama, all that. Okay. That being said, that man took his name and with Death Row and went into another stratosphere with that double album. First of all, that double album, nobody was doing that at that time, right? There's a lot. Hold on. I lived on the West Coast for 10 years. Hold on. There was a lot of party records that they don't play on the radio, and just because they don't play it on the radio don't make it a hit. There was a lot of joints on that All Eyes on Me album. First of all, the title song in and of itself, All Eyes on Me, that's a hood classic.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna give you 4 songs off that album. All Eyes on Me, California Love, the one he did when he died and he was up in heaven with
I forgot about not the joint with Scarface. Oh my God. I ain't mad at you. And was America's Most Wanted on that? Yep.
Okay, so I'll give you that 4. But let me just say this, and if you could come up with more, by all means do that. It was a double album, and that was the first time, like you said, in hip hop, somebody had did that. And out of a double album, you got 4 songs.
But John, have you been? See, the difference is, bro, I was 25 in a club in California when them songs came on.
You're in Cali too, bro.
So how can you doubt the impact of Pac, yo?
Hold up. I'm not talking about his impact. I'm talking about the All Eyes on Me album. That's what I'm talking about.
That album, I would argue that that's his biggest album, his hardest hitting album, but that's another argument for another day.
Okay.
But I would definitely argue that is his biggest.
You know what?
And even though it is his best-selling album, make no mistake, it is his best-selling album. The body of work on that album, and listen, the Don Illuminati album is my favorite Pac album.
Yo, let me say this, and then the reason it's his best-selling, his biggest selling album is because up until that point, all of the shit that he had done in his life with jail, just coming out of jail, being shot, hating the East Coast, all culminated into that album being what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't that it was such a dope album. And this is the thing, because and some people may hate me about this, but I always thought Tupac was a B-level rapper. And listen, as far as his rhymes go, he was not in the top 10 of rappers. I don't give a fuck. You can walk away or say
oh my God. Oh my God. Another argument for another day, John, but no way. No way. No way. No.
Yo, you could call me and we'll talk about it. We don't have to.
Hold on. Around the room real quick before we sign off. JP, how much Tupac work do you know? Like actually know?
Very little.
Harlem Blue. Tupac records. How many do you actually know?
Actually know, like I know the lyrics?
Yeah. Not know the lyrics, but you know. Okay, so watch this. Let me ask the question different. Jay, you know Tupac the Rebel, right?
What do you mean the Rebel?
You know Tupac the voice of the community, right?
What are you talking about? Voice of the community.
Just Tupac in general, all the things that he was.
Okay, yeah.
You know him to be a rebel, correct?
Okay.
You know him to not be afraid to speak on social issues, right?
Yep.
Okay. That being said, how are you telling me that somebody that did all of those things on wax, this white man's world, John?
Yo, Tupac.
All Eyes on Me is his best-selling album.
Yo, Tupac was a way better actor than he was a rapper.
And his acting was subpar because they only hired him for the type of style that he gave. It wasn't until the end when he did that last movie with Old Boy when they were dope addicts that he was trying to break out of that mold.
Gridlock or whatever it was.
Huh?
I think it was Gridlock.
I think that was called, yeah.
Other than that, Gridlock, he was a detective in Gridlock.
Yeah.
What's the one
wasn't he a detective in Gridlock?
What was the one when he was a dope addict with something wrong?
With Jim Belushi, you're right.
Yeah.
Different.
What's the thing with him and Roth? I think his name was when he was
Timothy Roth.
Right.
I forget the name of it, but right. Tandy Newton was in it. I know the movie you're talking about.
He was trying to stretch his acting ability. Then, other than that, he got hired to be Tupac in all his movies. Hey, turn it off before listen, YouTube is not playing that, brother.
Yo, listen, we can have this debate another time.
My feelings are hurt.
Yeah. Listen, fellas, let's get up out of here.
Good night.
Out of here.
Hey, yo.
I see y'all. Lorraine said good night.
You can call me anytime you want and we can talk about it. Tupac sucked.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And you know what it is? I'm talking to some old dudes that's going to get off of this and go play the Temptations, man. I'll talk to y'all later, man.
Wow.
I'm not a Pac fan like that, so, you ain't going to get that from me. I'm not a Pac fan. I think he was a rebel. I think he was, don't get me wrong, he was needed in the community for the voice that he had, but I think that he was more of a pot stirrer, you know what I'm saying? But you needed that because he wouldn't let things go by. So, with that being said, I'm not a Pac fan like that. I don't know Pac music that well. I know the music that people play, you know what I'm saying? But I don't deliberately play no Pac song back and forth or no Pac album. All right, man. So that's your boy JP Justice. We breaking out, yo. Everything good, Blue? Anything you want to close out with?
I literally have maybe one Pac song that I actually like.
Right.
So that's my relationship with Tupac.
Yeah,
but I actually love that song and I put it on my playlist. But it's like one song.
Yeah.
Other Pac songs that I put on my playlist, I don't really put for me. I put because they're popular.
There you go. So
JP
Justice, I'm out, man. Harlem Blue, I'll check you, bro.
All right, peace, God.
Peace, God.
I love y'all.